Hi, this is Cycling Spider, where I do predictions of the future. If you'd like me to do prediction for you, let me know in the comments below. Just a reminder, we do lives here on Saturdays and Sundays at 10 a.m. Central and Tuesdays and Thursdays at 5:30 p.m. Central. So make sure you mark that on your calendar. And let's get started. So everybody's been talking about Bitcoin and the correction, and there's many YouTube videos out there talking about the big crash that's going to be coming soon, and we've been talking about that for quite some time. So let's just have a quick look at what's actually going on with this correction. Seems my chat's not working on the side here. We got the chat going.
Yeah, looks that way.
Okay. It's not coming up on mine. Anyways. Technical difficulties. We got the wife on deck. She's doing all the great things behind the scenes. So I can't see what you're saying, but she can, thankfully. So now, it seems that the whole situation, the health of this, is coming to an end. The ups and the downs and all that sort of thing going on in front of the scenes, behind the scenes, above the scenes, below the scenes. There's been a lot of black hat activity that's impeaching or getting in the way of the Bitcoin growth, and we're going to see a lot more of that happening in the next little while. We got the Federal Reserve doing its thing and the politicians doing their thing because they're definitely afraid of Bitcoin. It is the one thing that will one solution out of many that can replace politicians and the banking sector. So the bigwigs do not want this to happen. So we're going to see a lot of fear porn that's out there, a lot of downplaying on the importance of Bitcoin, and the cards are showing that. So this would be the moment in time that we hold steady with our cryptocurrencies, especially Bitcoin, going into the future. So it is going to be crashing a little bit more in the next month or so, and it's crashing a little bit now, but I believe in the next month it's going to be crashing quite a bit. The lowest number I've seen so far is about $8,000 per Bitcoin. So I don't think it's going to get to that amount. I think about 14,000, somewhere in there. And I think after that, it's going to start to go up because all the elites have been getting into Bitcoin as well. Okay. And I think they've already shooken out all the weak hands out of the Bitcoin market. And there's a lot of indicators that are showing that happening. So it's kind of holding steady at the mark that it is, just because that many of the people that are still in it are vets or old timers like myself that have been in cryptocurrency for some time, and they know better. Okay. They've been at it since Bitcoin was about $20. Okay. Many of the people that I know were getting in at Bitcoin for 5 cents. So just remember that going forward. So don't panic. Don't have that FUD cluttering your brain. They're going to say and do everything that they can to get you out of Bitcoin. Even now, they cannot really affect Bitcoin except for the on-ramps and the off-ramps going into Bitcoin, especially if you're using an exchange. But there are ways around that situation if you look hard enough. If you're lucky to have any type of cryptocurrency machines around you, that's probably the best way to get in. Or organizations that, like we have here in Winnipeg, that sell it with a storefront. So the price it's going to be hung up for quite some time until about mid-August. Okay, and then we're going to see a lot of things happening at that time, where there's going to be a nice quick drop, nice time to buy, but you're going to have to be very, very quick on the trigger to get in at that price. And I believe after that, it's going to start spiking for the next couple months after that. There's going to be a lot of smoke and mirrors going on with the price, fainting, okay, that sort of thing. Kind of cheat you out of that crypto, okay? So this is the moment in time where you're going to have to find your resolve, okay? And get that true grit that you need to go forward. We also have the star card in the price area. This is a very good card to have in that line, meaning a lot of money is going to be coming our way after all the smoke and mirrors and all the politicians and all that have doing their evil, nasty things in front of the scenes, behind the scenes, and everywhere else. And it's kind of connected to the Ukraine. I can't get too much into that, but that's where a lot of money laundering is going on. So it's involving Bitcoin. And the people that are involved in this are going to be celebrating at first, the ones trying to collapse everything. But then after about a month or so after that, they're going to be crying because it did not work out for them in the best way. Okay, let's move on to the next thing. We're going to go from cryptocurrency to the Pope. Now, if you've been watching the news at all, we've had the Pope here in Canada for was it a week or so now, apologizing to all our Native people for the things that the Catholic Church had done to the Native population a long time ago. Okay, they were kind of, if you're not Canadian, kind of a boarding school for Native children, taking them away from their families back in the day, and that was run by the Catholic Church and the Baptist Church and the government, and actually using the children as for scientific experiments, and much child abuse had been going on in these schools, I guess you could tell them. I know many people that were actually part of that and survivors, and just getting over that thing. So if you watch any of the Canadian news as of late, you're probably seeing some of that in our news. So let's just have a look at the Pope himself. Somebody was saying that he may be stepping down very soon. Okay, so let's have a look. How's his health? Ooh. So it seems that the Pope his health isn't the greatest at the moment. I think there's some I know he wears glasses, but there's going to be some eye problems that are getting progressively worse than that they were. So there's that fact, and I'm feeling a little bit of the more arthritis in the arms and that sort of thing. So he's going to be needing to take more rest going forward. I think there something with the colon as well. I'm picking up. So his health isn't the greatest right now, which is interesting. All the negative things that you do in life, you hold in your body. Okay. And if you don't know how to release it, it becomes sickness within the body. And that's probably what's happening to him and his advanced age as well. The financial part of the Pope and the Catholic Church, they're going to be hiding a lot of their finances in the near. You're going to be hearing about that in the near future, about them hiding things, about the things that they've been cheating on. Okay, they have a lot of businesses that aren't up to Catholic standards, kind of the shady side of business. And you're going to be hearing a lot more about that as well, along with the trafficking of certain individuals. What else we got here for the Pope? They're going to be hiding a lot of their finances because of information coming out of what they've been doing and what the Pope has been doing. And there's going to be another scandal that's going to be coming up with one of the cardinals I'm picking up. And it's going to be front page news for a short period of time. But I think they're going to be quickly getting rid of that. And I think people's interest is going to be going on to other things. Okay? The Pope himself is going to be stepping down just because of his health issues, not because that he has a moral thing that he has to do. Okay? So that's the Pope. A quick look at the Pope. Let's move on to the Pope, to Justin Bieber. Somebody was asking the question about Justin Bieber. As you've been watching the news as of late, Justin Bieber has a little problem with his face. He can't. It's paralyzed a little bit. Let's just have a look at that. I think it's because of the stuff, but you never know. I wish I could see the chat. Oh well. I just got one of those busy signals on the side of my screen here. That's okay. We'll move forward. Are people talking?
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool. That's good to know. Okay, Justin Bieber. Another Canadian. Okay. Seems his health was getting better, and I think there's going to be something that's going to be coming along that's going to be knocking him on his ass in the next little while. So something new is going to be coming up very, very soon for him, and he's going to have to take a back seat to many of the project that he needs to, because of contracts and stuff, having to take a back seat to those many things that he needs to do, like touring and appearances and Tim Hortons commercials and all that sort of thing, because of everything that's happening. He's going to be I was just picking up that he might have something like the shakes. I'm not sure if it's what's that sickness where you shake? Lou Gehrig's disease? I think that's what it's called. Parkinson's. I'm not quite sure. I was just the first thing that came to mind. He's going to be getting some type of shaky reaction to something. Wink, wink. Unfortunately. And he may be talking about retirement in the next year or so, unless he does something else to help himself out. Money-wise, I think he's going to be okay. He's going to have a lot of celebrations coming up because of some jobs that he did in the past. And he's going to get paid out for some other thing that he did. Okay? Because we got the sun at the very end of his money part. Okay? So he's going to end up in a good situation, whatever, and regardless of what's going on at this moment in time. The people that he's involved himself with are fighting on his behalf, and that relationship situation that he has at the moment, I think that's may be dissolved very, very soon. It's going to be an on again, off again type of situation for him, just because of impending sicknesses that may be coming his way. So keep your eyes peeled on the news for that, if it does even appear on the news. And I guess that's a little reading for Justin Bieber. Okay, let's move on to the next thing. Somebody was asking the question about Polypod. I have no idea what this is. So let's just throw some cards down, see what we got. So whatever this is, there's some pretty good cards coming up for it. Somebody in the comment section asked about this one. It seems that the health of it is pretty darn good for the next year or so. It's going to be losing a lot of people at the very end of the health cycle for some reason. It's going to start off okay. Okay, we got the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles in the middle. This is the health aspect of the cryptocurrency. And then for some reason, it kind of falls out of favor for some reason. So it may be doing this nice money line or whatever this is. I'm assuming that it could be a cryptocurrency of some sort. And then it kind of falls off of a cliff in the next little while. And then have that feeling that it may come back up at some moment in time. Will it survive? I don't think it's going to get past that 6-year mark. Money wise, I think a lot of people are going to be in the beginning are celebrating, and in the middle is going to be falling flat on its face for whatever reason. And then it's going to be correcting itself. So it's just probably the movement in the market. It's up and up and up and kind of level, then drops off and then comes back after some period of time. So there could be a good buying opportunity there for everybody for a short period of time. People that are involved in this seem to be doing okay. There's a lot of people changing their work mentality around this one, and they may be that could be the reason that it kind of conks out, that is they're not doing the actual work to keep it alive. And so I guess they're going to be getting new people in to keep it working the correct way. Okay, so probably a team change out. Okay, so that was Polypod, whatever that is. And I guess this is our last one for the pre-chat. It's Hosky token. Don't know anything about this one. Let's just have a look. So the health of this seems to be rather shaky in the very beginning of the new year. From now to a year down the road, and it seems that they're going to have a bigger vision than what they can actually achieve, and then it kind of falls flat on their face. Money wise, I don't think it has the right mixture of things to move it forward, and I don't think it's going to be surviving much longer than 4 or 5 years from now. Probably be around in some form, but I don't think it's going to be the big cryptocurrency that it claimed it could be. And that's because they're two types of things that do not work. and it's going to be probably falling flat on its face because they have an idea that won't quite work in the new market. They would have to change their direction on how to move it forward and not using old systems to make the new system go in the right direction. Uh, of course, we got our favorite card here, the Ten of Swords, for the people that are involved in this. So they're having a good time. Okay. And of course, right next to that, we got the Devil card. Okay. Which just means they're tied to things that do not work for them. Okay. So that was Hosky Token. Thank you for that question. Now to the chat. We got a super chat. Thank you for the $5 USD. The vision I had last night with the tunnel cloud spinner inside in purple blue color. What does it mean, or what was it? I keep seeing them. It could be a path to something else. I think it's more of a path to enlightenment. That's what I'm starting to pick up. The purple blue are all about spirituality. So it could be the new path that you are going on at this moment in time, as you're a truth seeker. Okay, so you looking at the truth of everything, looking at different angles of things. I think you're going to be coming across something that's going to sit well with you going forward in your spiritual sense. I think a part of that is telling you the next path to go on with your finding of truth. Okay, hopefully that answers your question. Will TRX beat Doge this year? I'm not sure what TRX is, but okay.
TRON.
Oh, TRON. Of course. Now TRON has some new things on the horizon that they're trying to accomplish. It was an amazing coin about 4 years ago, back in the day, where Doge was kind of a joke coin and Tron was all that until they kind of went goofy in the past. I think Tron is going to do okay in the next little while because they have some new things that are attaching themselves to Tron and new partnerships. I think it's going to go up a little bit more than what it is. I don't think it's going to be beating Doge and placement, but it's going to be darn close. Okay, there's some new things down the line for Doge itself. Okay, they are discussing new things that they're going to be bringing into the Doge as well. So it's going to be a race to the better bad coin. I guess it is going forward. But if you pay attention to many of the companies that are offering to sell their goods and services, Tron is not on the list. Doge is. So that's just an indicator where the market is starting to go. Okay? So more of a thing to look at. Most places are going to be offering Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, Doge, and a lot of companies are going to be using Shiba Inu. So those are going to be going up faster than Tron because I don't think it's because of its past. I don't think it's going to be beating out Doge, but it's going to be close. Okay? Thank you for that question. The Dark. Feeling down today. Can I get a 3-card reading? You sure can. Don't feel down. It's not so bad. The world's only falling apart. Drink some coffee. Anyway. So you're turning your English this time. It seems that you're going to be turning your financial situation around. You've been a little lax in the amount of money that you're making. We got that 5 of Pentacles upside down. So everything that was happening previously where you're having a lot of trouble, you're going to be doing all the right things at the right time, okay, with your trades. And we got at the very end, you're going to be very working your butt off, and it's going to be paying off with the Knight of Wands, physical labor. Okay. And I think you're going to be making new friends along the way with your crypto trading expertise. Okay. So everything is going to be turning around for you in the next little while for your trades. Okay. Hopefully that helps you out. Puts a smile on your face. Hi, psychics say possible USA coup. What do you think? A lot of people have said that there's going to be a civil war or the public storming the White House for real this time with actual guns. Not that six thing. I don't think so. I think they're on the fast track of getting rid of good old Joe, especially in the midterms. I don't think he's going to be faring so well in the midterms. So there's going to be a huge change in the United States, and I think that's going to be rippling all through the planet for the foreseeable future. Even here in Canada, we got Pierre Polypod, which is probably going to be our next leader. He's fighting hard and strong, even though he's a buddy with Klaus Schwab. He's trying to deny that and say all the things that people start liking him. I don't see a coup, but I do see a huge changeover, which is already starting to happen. Okay, and this is in part to do with the white hats doing their thing behind the scenes, and a lot of the things that you're seeing on the news are there to wake up the people, and it's starting to work. Slow, but it's starting to work. So the answer to your question, I don't think so. Okay, thank you for that. Hi, Henry. What comes after Bitcoin and when? Maybe a data-backed company coin? What comes after Bitcoin? I don't think there is actually anything after Bitcoin. Okay. I do see Bitcoin as a foundation to everything else. I don't see any other coin really taking Bitcoin's place. There's going to be a lot of people, a lot of cryptocurrencies that are saying that they're going to be replacing, but that's something that's probably never ever going to happen. It's a lot of smoke and mirrors. We got the magician, and I think people are more inclined to stick with Bitcoin because it's stable. It's never fallen. It's been on for 13 years and has never faltered. unlike some other coins out there right now, Solana. It's the strongest. It's the most decentralized cryptocurrency on the planet, and it's the most well known, and everything can ride on top of Bitcoin. Okay. Many coins will be built on top, or second layer solutions are going to be built on Bitcoin in the near future. In the future, we're coming up very soon. A lot of these cryptocurrencies, 90% of them are going to go bye-bye. Okay. And for the ones that are going to be surviving, they're going to be joining forces with one another to stay alive, or changing completely to meet the needs of the new market. Okay. Hopefully that answers your question. Will CIRUS Foundation reach $50 US in the next 3 years? Okay. Is that the one that fell down? CIRUS. Anyways. Oh, that's Celsius, not CIRUS. Okay. So the first part of the question is, will it reach $50 US in the next 3 years? Close, but not quite. It will last beyond that 4 years, but I don't see it much beyond that. It goes back to the last thing I was just saying. It's going to be where a lot of cryptocurrencies are going to go bye-bye. And I have a feeling that this may be one of them. So 3 years, 4, but I don't see it going beyond that. Okay? Thank you, Dilly Dilly. A psychic has said CME exchange could go down and affect us. What do you think? A lot of exchanges are going to go down. Now, as I always say, just about every show, never ever leave your cryptocurrencies on an exchange. Ever. Unless you're in the middle of a trade or you're doing the DeFi thing, which is questionable at the moment. Okay? So if you do not have your cryptocurrencies on an exchange, it shouldn't bother you if one goes down. Okay? You just move on to the next one. Okay? It would be more of an inconvenience, but everybody doesn't listen. So they leave their coins on the exchange, and when the exchange goes bye-bye, there's all your cryptocurrency gone. Okay? I can't stress it enough. Never ever leave your cryptos on an exchange. Okay? So when it does go down, I think it is going to go down very, very soon. I'm getting that information now in the next year. A lot of people don't listen to me, and they leave their cryptocurrencies on the exchange, and they're going to lose it all. Okay? And then they're going to boo-hoo and all that sort of thing. The cryptocurrencies will still be there, just in another person's possession. Okay? So let's just throw a couple cards down. Yeah, it is going to be dropping in the next year or so. And yeah, it's going to be affecting a lot of people because they don't listen. Okay? So, yeah. Buyer beware. Never ever leave your cryptos on an exchange. Okay? Thank you for that question. Hi, Andre. Could you please do a 3-card reading for me? I sure can. Again? You can just book a personal reading. we'll discuss that later. Anyways. Of course, not this Saturday. It's my birthday, so okay. I will be doing the show Saturday morning, but after that, we got the birthday supper coming up. So, anyways, you got to go through a very quick change on something that you're working on, almost about face. So, whatever you're working on right now, profession-wise or something, it's going to be changing mid-pace. Okay. So be careful, be prepared, because something is going to be changing very abruptly for you. Okay. It's going to be good, the change, but it can be viewed as bad. Okay. I had to throw some more cards down there for clarification. Don't be disheartened. Keep going and look for ways around that situation. Okay. And keep moving forward. Don't get in a lull. Okay? So just expect that change to happen. Okay? Hopefully that helps you. Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. Andre, please have a look into Grove, Falmingo, Cult, and Revolt.
He did the super chat before it started.
Okay, and this was the question?
Yeah.
I'm not sure what Grove, Flamingo, and Cult and Revolt are.
Coins.
Are they coins?
I've heard of Grove before. I've heard of them before.
Oh, okay. Cult, yes, I've heard of. Cult, I think I did a reading on that earlier, and it wasn't good. Flamingo, I've never heard of, or Grove.
Grove's a token.
Grove's a token. Okay. We'll do that one first then. I know Cult is not going to survive. That one we have done.
Flamingo Finance. 55. Go on Mio.
So, Grove. Health-wise, I think they're okay. They're going to be going through a really rough patch in the next little while. They are in the process of working on things for the future, and it's going to take them a long time to get everything done, even though they have the sunny skies on top of them moving forward, but it's going to take them a long time to get everything in order. Okay. The financial part of the Grove, it's going to do okay, and there's going to be some regulations, but then it's going to go flat on its face. We got the Ace of Cups, but it's reversed. And everybody's going to be emotionally tied. Whoever is emotionally tied to this is going to have the opposite effect. Okay. So they're all, yay! And then something's going to be happening and everything is going to go. Okay. And the people are going to be having some victories in the beginning and something happens. We got that white hat card. So whoever is involved in this cryptocurrency may not be on the up and up because the white hats have to get involved. And it's going to go one way or the other. I think they're going to be switching out a lot of people, try to keep this one alive and get out all the busy business out of the way. Okay. One that I would not get involved in. Okay. Thank you for that. And the Flamingo Finance.
Yep. DeFi.
DeFi. Now, right now, I would caution a lot of people not to be into DeFi at the moment because there's a lot of things going on in that area of crypto, um, regulations and all that other thing. And if they are offering above 3-4%, I'd be leery. Okay. I know some of them offer 13% return. A lot of the times that is not sustainable for very long. Okay, just saying. So, Flamingo. A lot of smoke and mirrors going on with this platform. A lot of things that are going to be revealed aren't going to be appetizing to the mass majority of people. And they're going to be coming to the end of a cycle. We got the 10 of Wands at the very end of that health cycle. So they're going to have to really, if they want to keep it alive, really pull up their boots to keep it moving. And they're going to have to change direction. So probably they're offering a lot of return if it's a DeFi, and they're going to be bringing that down really hard. Okay. Because like I said, it's not sustainable if it's above 3-4%. So you're going to be seeing that change happening. And that's probably where the smoke and mirrors. We can do it forever. No, you can't. Money wise, I think they're gonna be going through this big dip. So a huge dip actually. But at the end of the year, I think they're gonna be okay. They got the Ace of Swords. So from now to a year from now, I think they're gonna be okay. Okay, and there's going to be a big change out of people as well that can do things a little bit better. Okay, on the financial side of things. Okay, and cults we've already done a long time ago. Yeah, one I wouldn't get involved in. Okay, now let's do that last one, Revolt. Probably some type of token. Wow. Very interesting. I think this one is going to be not one that I would get involved in. Okay. By just looking at the cards, there's going to be a huge ups and downs. It's going to be very unstable for the next little while. It's not the right mixture of programming and the people that are going along with it, and that's going to be very evident coming up. Their long journey together as a team working on this one is going to be cut short for whatever reason. And they're not going to be able to tame this situation to their liking. They look like they're ready to charge forward, but they're not. Yeah, like I said, I would get involved in that one as well. Okay, hopefully that answers your question. Dilly dilly, which crypto will do better price wise in the next 10 years? Deeper Network or CIRUS? Didn't we say CIRUS wasn't going to be around? Okay. So,
Serious?
am I serious? It's going to be Deeper Network that's going to do much, much better than CIRUS. in that time period. I think one's going to go bye-bye and one's going to be kind of hanging on. So it's a race of inches between the two. One's going to probably disappear and one's going to be okay. Okay, hopefully that helps you out, Dilly Dilly. When will XLM reach $10? Won't be anytime soon. Okay, it's going to be they're redoing things behind the scenes. That is evident in the cards. I don't think it's one that was supposed to get to that point. Okay, it's supposed to be for something else. It does have the potential, but there's a lot of things that they're going to have to do behind the scenes to make that happen. If it does happen, I'd be much, much greater than I am now. Okay. Great project and all that. I don't think it's set up for that particular situation at the moment. Okay. So maybe 10 or so years from now. Okay. Thank you for that.
She loves Henry Cavill.
Oh.
And loves him in the movies.
Cool. It's one of my top performing celebrity videos. If you haven't seen it yet, go have a look.
She has.
Oh, she has.
She's commented.
Okay.
Can you do a reading on him? Henry Cavill?
Oh, sure. That's what she's asking?
I'm just asking.
Oh. Okay. She has spoken.
Yvonne has jokes today. What?
Hey?
Super Wheel guy says Yvonne has jokes today.
Henry Cavill. He's coming out of a bad situation at the very moment, and it's the end of a cycle. This is his health. So something was going on behind the scenes about his health. I don't really follow celebrities all that much. I don't know what they're doing from day to day. Just what the cards are showing me. So he was coming out of something. Okay, we got the 10 card of swords. Our favorite guy who looks very, very comfortable. So some type of health situation that he's just getting over, and it's something to do with his emotional state. And I think that's going to be affecting him for the next year or so going forward. Financially, I believe he's going to be fine. He's going to be working on new projects moving forward, and they're going to be paying off very, very well. And he's not going to have to be fighting hard for the spot not like he has been in the past little while. Okay. And he's going to be finding somebody new. Woohoo. But that journey, it's going to be a long journey with this one person that he's considering. Okay. But it's not going to sit well with many of the other people that are around him. Okay. What else can we see? He's going to be a little out of the spotlight for the next little while as he's going through some situation. Okay. Thank you for that question. Super chat. 20 GBD or BP. Thank you, Dark.
I'm looking for the other one.
Looking for the other one.
Oh, man.
Keep you occupied.
Seriously.
We're having technical difficulties.
What happens when you go up and down in the chat? You can't find anything.
I can't see the chat, so thank goodness the wife was here today.
Here.
Ta-da! Can your cat Domino get a 3-card reading? Okay. He just celebrated his birthday
A month ago. 2.
He's 2 years old now. And he likes pressing the snooze button on my alarm at 4:30. And he's smart enough to get rid of the thing that we put over top. So he wouldn't do that. So, anyways. Well, for him, it seems he's going to be doing just fine. He's going to be, for a cat, going to be celebrating something in the next little while. Maybe he's going to get a new toy or something that he's going to enjoy a lot. I know we have a bag of balls for him, and he's going to be, he always enjoys those. But I think Mom's going to be very, very cross with him very soon. Because he likes helping in the kitchen and getting into things while the wife's cooking. So I think he's going to be getting a little smack. Nothing hard, but just the way it is for Domino. Okay? Thank you for that. Sure. Yeah, we got some new people here I haven't seen before. That's cool. This is to do with your finances. They're going to be a little shy, okay, in the next little while. As you're going through some transition into something brand new, you're going to have to be very cautious with your finances for the next little while. And don't do all the spending that you were thinking of doing. I guess there's some type of change in vocation coming for you. And you're going to have to weather it a little bit as you go through that process. Okay? Whatever you're moving into is going to be very, very beneficial to you. Okay? Thank you for that, and I hope that helps you. Marlon, so if BTC will go to around 14 USD and possibly 9,000 USD, will Ethereum go any lower? Yeah, it could. Ethereum is kind of on its own path at the moment. It's like 1,900 Canadian, somewhere in there. I know Marlon wants the 32 ETH. Let's just see if he gets the 900 USD Ethereum. I think the first time we bought ETH, it was like $20 each. If only we knew back then. And now is to buy some crypto kitties.
Yeah.
I think that was the only reason we got it at that moment in time. Which we still have, actually. It's just saying no. No $900 ETH for you. It's gonna get close, but not quite. Okay. I think that we've been saying that all along. It'll get lower, just not to that amount. It's gonna be like a very, very. It's gonna hit that bottom, but not quite. So just get ready for $9,000 to $1,000 ETH, and just what's that? 32,000 for a node, which is not so bad. Okay, but the answer to that question is no. Sorry. Hey, Andre, what are your feelings in the Russians pulling out of the International Space Station in 2024? Well, they're the only ones that are transferring people back and forth at the moment because the Americans don't have a space program, much to speak of. I guess we just have to wait for Elon to get a spacecraft that can go there. I think they're going to be building something of their own, and they're more occupied with other important things than the space station at the moment. They'll come back to it, but in their own way. Okay. Hopefully that answers your question.
I got 3 cards to finish.
3 cards to finish. Hi, Andre. My military husband has 1 year left at current station, and his boss is making his life not comfortable. Should he ask for a transfer to different department? How about training department? I do see gritting and bearing it. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, right? The situation is going to be where he does transfer to something else, and it's a definite yes in the physical thing. The commander that he has right now is going through something right now. That's probably why he's being an ass. Okay, and it's going to be making your husband go elsewhere, which will be very beneficial. Make sure he does stay for the last year so he gets all the benefits that he can get. Yeah, I do see a bit of a transfer of some sort. Okay, hopefully that helps you out.
Okay.
That's it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I can't see any of the chat, so
I mean, there's more, but
we'll get to it Thursday. Yeah. Always grateful for everybody that's coming out, even though I don't see ice cream cake. Can we get ice cream cake?
We could.
We could. We can go to the Dairy Queen. We got him here in Canada. Wonderful cake. So maybe that's an idea. She's probably going to make me wear a birthday hat too. So.
Really? You want me to? I can.
She's done it in the past. Always grateful for everybody that's coming out. Just a reminder that we do lives here on Saturdays and Sundays at 10 a.m. Central, and Tuesdays and Thursdays at 5:30 p.m. Central. So make sure you mark down on your calendar. If you like a personal reading with me, make sure you go to psychoreadsbyandre.com, where all that information is there. If you like to protect your cryptocurrencies in the best possible way, what are they saying?
Burger King hat.
Burger King hat. I used to have one of those long time ago. If if you like to protect your cryptocurrencies in the best possible way, on our same website, we have an affiliate link where you can get your own treasure to protect your cryptocurrencies, not on an exchange or a third party, a treasure, or at least a hot wallet, as we're going through these crazy trying times. Okay. I think that's everything. So make sure you go to secretariansbyandre.com for all that wonderful information. I guess make sure you like, subscribe, and have some cake.